Marks of the PNP. So, Mayor, wala si Mayor. Anyway, Vice, since you're a councilor during the time, are you familiar with KGA 12 Food Hub?
We are not familiar with the with
Supplier
that.
din to. Yung supply officer nyo, nandito ba? Vice?
Your Honor, we will look into it.
Please, ganito lang po. COMSEC is directed to issue a show cause order for KGA 12 Food Hub and coordinate with the PNP at the same time with the local government po. Kasi sigurado ako, Vice, andito si Mayor. Mayor, yung KGA 12 Food Hub was invited to today's hearing, but they cannot be located. So, a show cause order will be issued to them the next hearing. And please check the records of this KGA 12 Food Hub. Sigurado po ako may record dyan sa munisipyo.
Yes, sir. We will assist those that will serve to locate this location, sir.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mr.
Yes.
Chair, first certification issued by the Municipal Business Permit and Licensing Officer, Ms. Leslie Poblete. KJA Food Hub is owned and managed by Kester Herald Santos Anarna, with address at 086 F Bloomington Street, Barangay Tubuan 3, Silang, Cavite.
So, COMSEC, please coordinate with the PNP, local PNP, and with the local government unit through the mayor
Noted, Mr. Chair.
with regards to the invitation of all those mentioned corporations or companies. While Chairman Akop is not yet around, sino nandito ba?
Yes, Chair.
Before I ask the CSC, we have in receipt a copy of the excuse letter of Mayor Arston Anarna and Nathaniel Anarna. That was I've just received today without signature from the Divina Law Office without signature, COMSEC. So the show cause order still stands because the letter coming from the Divina Law
Noted, Mr.
Office
Chair.
has no signature. So that is not an official excuse letter coming from or on behalf of Mayor Anarna and his brother. See, in the case of the back, no? Kasi yung back chairman, previous back, the chairman of the back is the brother of Mayor Anarna, which is also the former municipal administrator.
Yes, Chair.
Is there any violation with regards to the appointment of the brother of Mayor Anarna as a municipal administrator, at the same time back chairman?
Sir, will you allow me to read the position paper emailed by our Office of Legal through Assistant Commissioner Ronquillo, emailed to the Honorable Congressman Loyola after the confirmation hearing of our chairperson regarding that particular matter?
Ano yan? Chairperson yun nung time pa ni Chairman Nograles?
Na po, sir, the recent po.
Recent.
Chair,
Kay Ma'am-
Yap po.
Kay Ma'am Yap.
The question was raised during her confirmation.
Okay, please proceed po. It was questioned in the CA.
Yes, sir.
Oh, how special is the municipality of Silang, Mayor? Napaka-special kayo. Confirmation of the CSC chairperson. Talagang subject matter yung ano nyo, yung municipality nyo.
Yes,
Please
sir.
proceed po. Proceed.
Yes, sir. The letter was addressed to the Honorable Representative Loyola. So this has reference to the instruction from the Office of the Chairperson, Baruayap, requesting the Office of the Assistant Commissioner for Legal to render a position paper as regards the propriety of the designation
Mr. Chair,
of the, yes,
may
sir.
I interrupt the resource speaker? The letter is too long. May I just ask the resource speaker to give the
Resilient.
Decision.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
legal opinion.
Please proceed. Thank you, Congressman Loyola. Please proceed, ma'am.
First is to the question whether the position of the administrator is covered by the rules of nepotism. In the case of the provincial government of Camarines Norte versus Gonzales, government record number 185740, dated July 23, 2013, the Supreme Court held that the provincial administrator position is a confidential and non-career position. Thus, Congress has reclassified the position of provincial administrator position as primarily confidential, non-career position. This has been the position of the Commission as enunciated in the case of Reyes, Carmencita O, under CSC Resolution number 01156, dated May 12, 2000, wherein it was declared that the position of provincial administrator is a non-career position, being a highly confidential position, which is coterminous with that of the appointing authority. Having declared that position is primarily confidential in nature, the appointment of former, ito po yung case kasi, Luisito Reyes, brother-in-law of Governor Reyes, as provincial administrator is thus exempted from the operation of the law on nepotism.
Ma'am,
As
before you proceed with the back,
Yes,
yun
sir.
yun kasi ang that is the meat of this inquiry, not
sir.
the provincial as the municipal admin, no.
Yeah.
Now, before we proceed, let me acknowledge the presence of the incoming governor of Laguna, Chairman Dan Fernandez of representing the Lone District of
Thank you,
Cagayan.
Chairman.
Please proceed, ma'am. Ito, back na, ma'am, ha? Back.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, please proceed.
Apo. Magandang tanghali po. On the other hand, Section 11.2.3 of the Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA number 9184 provides for the bids and awards composition for local government units as follows. Cited would be the provision on back for local government units, yung composition po. The above quoted provision of the IRR of RA 9184 requires that the back chairperson shall be at least a third ranking permanent official of the LGU. It further obliges that the members of the back should be occupying a plantilla positions in the local government unit concerned. While the term permanent may be a point of contention in the designation of back members due to the seemingly categorical requirement as stated in the provision, the Government Procurement Policy Board Technical Support Office has rendered an official opinion via GPPB TSONPM number 080-2017, dated 29th of December 2017, clarifying the term as follows. We wish to reiterate that the term permanent as defined in the aforementioned provision does not qualify whether the personnel occupying the plantilla position holds the same in a contractual, regular, or permanent status. Rather, the concern specifically refers to whether the position exists within the organizational structure of the procuring entity. Accordingly, the LCE may designate any personnel holding a permanent position in the agency. Example, a plantilla position in the organization, regardless of the status of appointment, of the personnel occupying such plantilla position, with the additional qualification that the person designated as back chairperson must be occupying a third-ranking plantilla position and is not a designated appointing authority. As such, applying the opinion rendered by the GPPB to the facts at hand, the mayor may appoint the city administrator as back chairperson, as the position occupied by the administrator is a permanent plantilla position in the LGU. Likewise, position occupied is at least a third-ranking plantilla position and is not a designated appointing authority. That ends the letter, sir.
Chairman, Congressman Loyola, any?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I beg to disagree to the legal opinion of the GPPB. In the case of the Tor versus Conchita Morales, the position of municipal administrator is unique because while it is coterminous with the appointed authority and highly confidential in character, it is required that the appointee must meet the qualification enumerated under Section 480 of the Local Government Code. The position does not fall within the confidential personal staff contemplated under Section 1E, Rule 10 of CSC Memorandum Circular Number 40, Series of 1998, which dispense with the eligibility and experience requirement. And also, appointing a brother as head of the chairman of the BAC will defeat the main objective of transparency and competitiveness in the bidding. That's the essence of bidding. There should be competitive transparency in the bidding process. If the head of the BAC is the brother of the mayor, how can you expect to have a transparent, competitive bidding in the bidding process of the municipality? That is my position, Mr. Chair. And I will appeal that position of the GPBB with regards to the regarding the appointment of the brother as head of the BAC na hindi kasama, no?
GPBB,
Allowed.
kindly get your, take off your mask.
Sorry, Mr. Chair, may ubo po.
Take off lang ng mask.
Sure po, sir. Hello, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon.
You're representing GPBB
Yes, Mr. Chair.
na Central Office.
Yes, sir.
Ano yung position mo sa Central Office?
Procurement Management Officer 3.
Okay, please proceed.
Hello, sir. Hindi ko po narinig masyadong ng non-policy matter opinion na sinayad kanina ni ma'am. However, I have here another non-policy matter opinion na I think much related on the topic at hand po. So, on non-policy matter opinion number 17-2018, the question was whether or not a designation made by the governor as head of the procuring entity of the province of his relative within 4th degree of sanguinity or affinity as a member of the Goods and Award Committee is valid. So ito po yung naging response ng GPBB. So we have time and again expressed
Ano po response sa GPBB sa ang province yan?
province. Hindi po sir na-mention kung anong province po, sir.
You're citing a position of the GPBB tapos wala kang probinsya. Kasi we will not get your opinion hook, line, and sinker dito. Oh.
So wala po na-mention na
So, in the position made by the CSA, malinaw po. That is Supreme Court ruling.
Sir, yes sir, we have cited another Supreme Court na saying hindi po if sir,
Anong case nga?
ito sir. Laurel versus CS.
Sa governor. Ano yon? Wala.
Hindi po na-mention sir.
The case of Conchita Morales, Dato versus Honorable Conchita Morales was, the decision was rendered in October 8, 2018.
Yung
Sa'yo, yung isi-cite mo. Isi-cite muna natin yung ano mo, kinote mo kanina.
Sige po, sir.
Okay, please proceed.
Ulitin ko lang po, sir, no? So, the JPPB issued non-policy matter opinion dated in May 7, 2018 po. At ang naging question po sa amin is whether or not the designation made by Governor, which is the head of the procuring entity, of his relative within 4th degree consanguinity as a member of Bills and Awards Committee is valid. So, ito po yung naging response ng JPPB. Yung salient points na lang po, sir. We have time and again expressed that procurement law rules and regulations shall be applied parallel with other pertinent laws, rules, and regulations po. So we cited Section 59 of the Administrative Code 1987 prohibits nepotic appointments of those made in favor of relative of the appointing or recommending authority or the chief of bureau or office. So we cited also nung ruling ng Laurel versus USC, kung saan po clearly discussed that what appointment or designation is covered by the prohibition on nepotism. Moreover, the Supreme Court in Laurel declared that the rule admits of no distinction between appointment or designation. Thus, by legal implication, the prohibitive mantle on nepotism would cover the act of designation alongside the legal maxim quando a liquid prohibitor ex directo prohibitor et per obliquum. What the law prohibits directly cannot be done directly. So ito po yung pinaka naging response ng GPPB. Accordingly, nepotism applies in appointments and designation made by the Hope as regards to their relatives with a prohibited degree of relationship. So it means to say po na si Hope kapag nag-designate po siya ng kamag-anak niya, we consider it as nepotism po based on the cited Supreme Court rulings po. Nung na-mention po kanina na NPM na non-policy matter opinion ni Ma'am, I think that's referring na pwede po mag-designate si Hope ng city administrator as back member po, not hindi po nung nagre-refer sa kapatid po as a back member po. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Rio. Chairman ako, please.
Mr. Chair, pwede rin po ako sumali dyan. I also beg to disagree dun sa position ng GPPB. May I ask Civil Service Commission, meron po bang Civil Service Commission muna rito? Yes. What is the difference between a permanent position and a plantilla position? Because if you look at the IRR of the procurement law, it speaks of plantilla position at saka permanent position. What would be the difference between the two?
For permanent appointments, sir, these are appointments given to those who have met all the qualification requirements of a certain position, who will be enjoying security of tenure upon after the review of the after the issuance of the appointment po, magkakaroon siya ng security of tenure kung ito po ay original, meron siyang 6 months pa po na probationary period, but after that, magkakaroon na po ng security of tenure. So, ito po yung nag-enjoy, ang tawag sa career positions, permanent po. For those, pag plantilla po, pag nag-uusapan ng plantilla natin po, marami pong nakalaman dito sa isang plantilla. Actually, when we refer to plantilla, even the elective officials are included, and then the coterminous, and then those temporary as well as permanent positions. So pag plantilla pinag-usapan po, these are the positions in the approved organizational structure of a certain agency.
So they're not the same.
The plantilla as well permanent, sir.
I'm asking the question, permanent positions and plantilla positions are not the same. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir, because plantilla, permanent positions is under the umbrella of the plantilla.
Yeah.
Bigger universe of plantilla.
Sige. yung pong position ng back chairman ay permanent position. Would it be correct?
Based on CSC rules, sir,
Ang tanong ko lang ay
Right.
answerable by yes or no, madam.
I'm not very familiar with back sir, back rulings. So
Kasi-
there is no appointment per se when it comes to back chair or back membership. It's a form of designation, I believe.
But would you agree with me that there's a difference between the chairman of the back and the members of the back
Of course, sir,
in
there
terms
are
of their
differences.
qualification?
I'm not very familiar with the qualifications of the back membership and the back chairmanship, sir.
Yes. Yung GPPB, what do you think? What would your answer be to my questions?
Pardon, Mr. Chair.
What would your answer be to my questions? To the representative of civil service?
Okay ba may qualifications nila? Membership ng chair.
GPPB.
Yes,
The
Mr.
difference
Chair.
between the back chair and back members.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
May qualification ang back chairman at saka yung members ng back, di ba?
Yes,
Would you
Mr. Chair.
agree?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And would you agree na yung back chairman should be holding a permanent position while the members of the back can be holding only plantilla positions? Would you agree with that also?
One moment, Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, hindi parehas.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. So, ikaw, naniniwala ka na yung appointing a back chairman na relative mo would be nepotism?
Based on our non-policy matter opinion, sir, yes po.
Yes. And that is different from the position of the Civil Service Commission? Would that be correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Bakit kaya? Kaninong opinion ngayon ang masusunod?
We also have, sir, a non-policy matter opinion that we refer to CSC po.
Well, anyway, ito po yung akin. I disagree with the position of the Civil Service Commission and I agree with the position of the GPPB. Na yung back chairman should be holding yung permanent position. And ang qualification na isa should be the third ranking. Di ba? Pursuant to the law. Now, kung if you are coterminous with the appointing authority, are you permanent?
CC.
Sir, based po on the opinion cited, permanent in the sense that that particular position is a regular position in the plantilla of the organization. But speaking of the